Hello everyone, this is different. So, you're going to notice a few things. First of all, this is mobile. Yeah, I'll explain more on that later on. Second of all, I'm in creative. And third of all, what the heck is this world? Well, I'd like to start off by saying that this world is special to me. Last year, I played on this world so long, you don't even want to know. And it wasn't just me. This is a collaborative Minecraft world I played on with a lot of my classmates. Um, many of whom have made bases in this world, which I'll be showing you. So yeah, I'm basically going to be doing a world tour because this world is massive, and there's a lot of cool things in it that I want to show you guys. And the reason I didn't do this before is just because I recently got access to this world back again. And yeah, so to begin with, let's go through here. I'll be taking you guys to my main base, or at least my first base that I started creating, which is right here. Looking around, it is overwhelming in this base. And it's overwhelmingly cool, in my opinion, just looking around here. And yeah, it's actually pretty crazy looking back on this, how many of these things I built. So I think this right here was my first building ever in this world, or at least in this location here. Followed by like this building, and yeah. I'm not gonna be going into each building super specifically, but I'll be doing a quick flyby around each one of them so you get like an idea. So yeah, and most of these buildings you see also have interiors. So yeah, this is a quick fly around of the world. Yeah, if you go in here again, there's an interior. It's nothing too special though. I didn't put too much effort into the interiors, but yeah, if you look here, it's really a wonderful view, and this is what I always came back to, like this location right around here. Whenever I decided to build a new building, so I can actually have like a proper skyline. Anyway, this is another like building I put here. It's nice to have like a centerpiece here as well, which is why I put it. But again, the interior isn't that special. What is special is the interior to this building here. This isn't really a building, but this is a cave that I dug out completely myself. Well, it is creative, but on mobile, this still takes quite a bit of time. With a piston door as well here, which leads you somewhere. So if you go down this tunnel, you'll think it's nowhere. It's like a black room. But if you walk against this wall in that specific location, you get to go in this hallway. And in this hallway, you get led to a prison over here. Now, there used to be mobs in here, but the world transfer made them so a lot of the mobs got removed. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But coming back around here, this cave isn't finished. In fact, there are two more places to go. First, let's go down here. So a nice little drop down into a viewing area here, because when building all of this, I discovered that there was a cave underneath and it looks pretty cool from this angle. So I just built this like small viewing angle here. But the cooler part is going down here. And once you get down here, you can actually see a special machine me and my friend built. You can just imagine like a mob there, and you'll get the purpose of this machine. But yeah, basically I wanted to build a bunker. Like I didn't really want to, like at some point I didn't really want to focus too much on exteriors, and I want to build like purely interior base, and that's basically what a bunker is. So I decided to build a bunker like right next to my main area here. Also, like when you look from this area, you see a lot of buildings. And a lot of these buildings are mostly there for this area, for the skyline. So if you actually go around, like if you go back here, we're going to talk about these buildings later. If you go back here, a lot of these buildings are fake. Like, look, there's no detail put here. This is literally just a plateau. No detail here, barely any detail here, and more like facades of the buildings. Again, here, there. So yeah, it's mostly for this view here again. Yeah, and it's kind of like a trick for this specific angle, but yeah. Now let's go back on foot and go through this alleyway here, which kind of resembles the build style on my survival world, which you guys might be used to seeing. So yeah, this is like an alleyway here, and there's a couple of entrances and exits here. Let's go through this one, which is just an interior. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot how this world looked like. But no, let's go through this one. And you go through here and you see like this nice lovely garden with these like azalea plants. It's pretty cool, like little piston tricks here for the building above. But mostly the importance of the alleyway comes with here. And you can see this door leads directly into this big ass building over here. So let's go through it and see what's inside. So inside we have a staircase. We don't have just one staircase, but we have a lot of staircases, as you'll see later. But basically you can go in here and there's gonna be a floor. And this floor, maybe you'll recognize it, maybe you won't. But if you've ever seen the show The Office, you might recognize this floor here. So basically this would be the reception. This is Jim's desk, you know, Dwight, Andy, and all. You might notice this this place. And this is a mobile version. This is Minecraft Education. So you can see this monitor here. It's actually a chalkboard, but it looks so good as a monitor. I use them all over the place, and that's how I got inspired to do an office style floor anyway. What's up, Kevin? But yeah, this isn't the only floor on this building. There are so many floors on this building, it is crazy. So let's go on the next one to see how this one looks like. It's another office type place. This one's not as detailed though. But yeah, those go on for a while. I'll just show you. Another floor, another floor, another floor, another floor, another floor, clouds, and another floor, and another floor, and only then will you reach the ceiling. And I made this nice balcony here for this view, which is a pretty darn nice view if you ask me. And yeah, let's look at this whole thing from the side. Over here, yeah, I spent so long on this fire escape as well. Keep in mind, this is on mobile, and maybe it's possible, but I don't think it is. There's no commands really on mobile, at least for like building or in copying blocks. I didn't use that for any building here, or no one else did anyway. No one used like fill or copy paste for any of these buildings. So each one of these blocks were placed individually by hand. Anyway, let's go through the fire escape here. Let's go through the fire escape here. Skip this. Skip that. And skip this. And you'll see here, this is like the in-between area for the floors. And at some point I wanted to add like interiors in each one of these. It's kind of like an ongoing project, but yeah, like there's so much space. Like it's really hard to even visualize. And I think I did fill in one of the in-between areas. Not this one. Yeah, like this one here. Eventually I wanted all the indoor areas to look like this, but it really wasn't worth my time for that. So yeah, this whole red building, or this whole office building, it's kind of like my first mega project on this world, and probably took the longest as well, at least out of the ones that are already finished. So yeah, that's a pretty nice building. Let's just slightly go over the other buildings in this world. Like this building here, which I liked doing with yellow stripe in the middle. I always wanted to do a building with like a yellow stripe in the middle. I don't know why, I just did, so I built it here in this world. Like some other modern art buildings, I don't really know what this is. It's kind of ugly. Some buildings to like fill up the area, whatever the fuck that is. So yeah, that's basically it for this place. We'll go on to that place and this place, and especially that place over there. That building in the distance, it's super important. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to this building here. This is an unfinished building, but it's also not built by me. It's built by a classmate of mine, and I think it looks pretty good as well. So yeah, this building, just a small building. I wanted to like, I don't know, I'm sure I saw like a BOO video and got inspired. I think that's where this comes from. Like I would have not come up with this myself. Let's be real. So I'm pretty sure this is just from a BOO video. And I think the interior is also pretty interesting here, if I remember. Yeah, it's nothing too special. It's a pretty interesting floor design though. But yeah, let's talk about this tree. In this moment in time, polished basalt, if you could guess, was my favorite block. And I thought it was super versatile, and I wanted to kind of like prove it. I was gonna do a video on that, but never ended up happening. But yeah, this is a polished basalt tree, and I actually think still holds its own. I like even over a year later from building this, I still think it looks good. And yeah, polished basalt is still one of my favorite blocks. So yeah, overall I consider this project a success. And the only reason I built this actually is because when you're at these buildings over here, your view is pretty boring, pretty plain. So I was like, what's something big I can build here that would make the view nicer? And for some reason I thought of a polished basalt tree. So yeah, now this building here, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot my inspiration for it. I think I just wanted like a humongous backdrop when you're looking over here. So if I go down here, a lot of the empty area that would usually be there, it's kind of filled up by the building. And I think that's why I built it, at least the main reason why. So yeah, it's kind of like the only reason. And I love the color palette on this thing, actually. It's a really cool building. And then here, let's see, these are just like, I don't know, basic MTC buildings, I guess. I just wanted to like make a different type of road design here that'll lead over there, which we'll get to later. And then this is, I think, my best looking build in the whole server. I'll go back, but it's pretty obvious. It's a clock tower, and I think not to toot my own horn, but I think I did a wonderful job on this clock tower. It just looks superb. Once again, this is after a BOO video with these shadings. I got inspired, and yeah, it just looks really nice in my opinion. I love this building. And right over to the next of it, this could be my biggest mistake on the server. I'm not gonna lie. This big ass mountain could be my biggest mistake on the server. This mountain goes to build height, right? This mountain goes to build height. Each one of these blocks is individually placed, and it's not finished. That's the issue. I spent so many hours on this thing. I think you're looking at almost like 50, maybe 40 hours of work here, and it's still nowhere close to being finished here. So you can see this is like the framework of what I had to like continue doing. You can see I was doing it here, but I kind of just gave up. And like the scale of this plan was even bigger, because down here there was like a whole plan of a cave network as well, with like crystals in the ceiling and all that sort of nice stuff. But again, that took too long. If you guys like what you see though, make sure you tell me. Maybe I'll be motivated enough to continue this mountain, but that that would be probably unlikely. Also, is anything sus going around here? Maybe you see it, maybe you don't. Let me know if you do. Anyway, this building here, it's another building that wasn't built by me. It was built by another classmate of mine. And yeah, what can I say about it? It's very blue, very red as well. And that's like another building he built, is it? This one's nicer, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, let's continue over in this area before we head back. You can see a number of things here. First, this beautiful landscape built by me. Second, this this bridge also built by me, and this section of the bridge which is not built by me. And these railways here, which again weren't built by me, they were built by this classmate who spent a lot of time on like railway tracks and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, and it looks nice. The railway tracks are across the whole server. It's like a means of connecting the server, even though we can all fly. So yeah, this is a nice bridge. Designed it myself with the help of this classmate, who was the main classmate, separate from that classmate and the other one with the modern house. This, I don't want to leak anyone's name, sorry, so I'm just going to call them classmates. So yeah, this is like the main classmate here who built this side of the bridge. And this area here, let's talk about this area here with this path. This is called the Schizo building because it looks like someone with schizophrenia built it, but it was only me. Maybe I have schizophrenia, but I hope not. So yeah, it's another modern art type building. And over here, you can see this road. This was like the planned area if the class had continued playing. This would have been the planned area for like the big stuff, the collaborative stuff, like the proper city. We had huge plans for this place, but we all kind of stopped playing, which is unfortunate. This was another like big plan, a railway, but this also got abandoned when everyone stopped playing. I did leave some uranium in here though. Maybe someone will find that. Anyway, that's kind of it for this section here. I'll just fly through the bridge here so you can see how it looks like. Keep in mind each one of these blocks hand placed in like touch creative mode. This was finished in the latest save, but I can't find the latest save, so not really motivated to finish that. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, let's go through here because we didn't see this area. Again, these are some like modern art buildings. They don't matter too much. Let's be real, they're kind of a spam. I built them too, but they're not that nice. All right, let's move on to this building, I guess. This is by another classmate. But not gonna lie, the classmate who built this was the main classmate from the other side of the bridge, and me, we kind of covered it up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just how it happens. But yeah, low key, I don't think we should have covered it up. It was a nice little house anyway. It looked pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, there was a pretty nice interior for it as well, with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's some interiors I haven't shown you as well. It's like a pool here and everything. And this is the main like hallway. This is the main hallway for where everyone should have like connected their bases. We all know how to find each other. And yeah, let's see, what else is there? There's this tool shed, which is a totally normal tool shed, right? That definitely doesn't contain any drug empires or anything, but since I'm doing a world showcase, let's go down here and see a drug empire. So let's go into this room with Juanito in here. Ignore Juanito, he's chill. Just like some beautiful blocks. We chose the most beautiful blocks in the game to build this room out of. And we have two sides, one by the main classmate and one by me. Let's start with mine, which is the crystal meth room. So let's just look at this like shulker box. We have crystal meth, cool, that's sick. And then we also have this chest here, who was a regular chest, but he smoked too much meth and became the high chest. So yeah, this is him here. Sick. Yeah, just a chill little area. Now we have more interesting area with pure Colombian, cocaine, and the pure Colombian over here. Again, nice, nice little chill area over here. Okay. Now that we got the tool shed out of the way, let's come out of the other exit over here. And we're gonna be in this town over here, which you will have seen by now. I'm not going to go through every single building here because there's a lot of buildings and they're all accessible by foot and everything. Well, we're just going to go into this church over here. Every town should have a church or something like that. We can talk to Jesus. He says, don't drink and drive. We should probably listen to him. Anyway, let's go through here. Just enjoy the view, I guess. Just enjoy the view. And yeah, just see this place is very has a very strict color palette with gray, oranges, and blacks. But it works out, I think. Like the consistency of this area, it's kind of lacking on my ends, but the consistency of this area with the main classmate built this. It's really nice. Anyway, let's go through here. Let's go through here, and this is the area where this type of town ends, and we go into this type of town, which, to be honest, I think I prefer. It's less NPC. I guess this is kind of an NPC palette, but this one is more special. And each one of these buildings have a nice interior, especially this one. But we'll save this, which is kind of like the best, for last. So yeah, let's just quickly go in each one of these interiors. Over here, look at this. This is not built by me. This is built by the main classmate. But I personally like it a lot as well. So yeah, nice interior here. Let's go to here. I think this one was a bank. So yeah, we even have a bank here with Clerk Connor, Clerk Carl. What is this? Secretary Susan. A gold reserve over there. Who is this? The director. Okay. But yeah, this is a bank. Nice interior again. This place is just incredible. What is this place? Maybe this doesn't have a finished interior. Okay, maybe my friend gave up a bit on this interior over here. Okay, and then this, I remember this. This was a school. Yeah, here's the cafeteria, I think. Here's an upstairs. I think there's classrooms in here. Yup, there's a classroom. I think there's more than one. There's a lot of classrooms in here. It's a proper school, actually. Yeah, another classroom. Another classroom. And a one-on-one area, okay. But yeah, this is a proper school. I think there's a gym in here, maybe more classrooms. I think there was a gym in here. Yeah, that's another classroom. That's another classroom. That's another classroom. Another classroom. Another classroom. And another classroom. Sick. What else was there up here? I think here was the gym. Was there not a gym? Okay, maybe I am schizo. Okay. What's this? Like a locker room? Oh yeah, here's the gym. There it is. Gym area with the basketball hoops. Sick. Really cool. Really, really cool. Alright, that's, I think, most of the buildings. Maybe I haven't seen one or two, but they're not that important, I think. Let's go into here, which is... The clock tower is my favorite building, but this, I think, is my favorite interior. Let's put it like that. So let's go through here. Let's go through here and let's look at the marketplace. Let's look at the marketplace over here. This was built by me and the main classmate, my friend. We see here, this is like a butchery where we have a chicken in the cage, we have some meat for sale at these like stands, and we also have like these smelters here, powered by the sun, of course, like some eggs, I guess, and a vault, which doesn't work. I can't do redstone. So yeah, let's go through here. This is a restaurant working directly with the butchery over there. We have the kitchen over here. And up here we have the eating area. Not gonna lie, if this was real life, I would eat up here. This looks sick. And I built it myself, so not to toot my own horn again, but yeah, pretty sick. Let's go through here. I think this was a plant shop over here. If you go in here, there's gonna be a bunch of plants. And over on this side, there's an aquarium, which you can actually access. You can actually access this aquarium by going through here. There's more fish in there and just pulling them out through there. Anyway, here, I'm not sure what this is selling, but it's selling something. And over here, I think it's my favorite one, or maybe one of my favorites. We have the garment shop, the drip shop. This is where the Louis V is. This is where the Gucci is. You already know. If you want to cop something drippy, you cop it in here with these nice storefronts. And if you want to kill someone, obviously you're going to go through here and buy yourself weapons from this weapon shop. And if you want to buy some ore, you're going to go through here and buy some ore from this thing that's like a drill digging into the ground. Over here, we have like an auction area with lot A, lot B, lot C. We have a salesman, of course. What's a lot without a salesman, right? Here we have a watermelon shop, I think this is. We have the watermelon shop in here. This is Minecraft, so you can't have like normal looking watermelons, but I think some country in Asia has these like square watermelons, so we just kind of themed it around that as well. So we also have a church, so of course we have to have a mosque in here with a nice mosque over here, of course. So yeah, I think that's every building in the marketplace. But we also have some extra details here. We have a whole ass ship with some custom trees, of course. And yeah, this ship, again, a collaborative project like the entire marketplace with me and the main friend or the main classmate. So yeah, this ship, first time I've built a ship, first time he's built a ship, and it looks pretty sick. Again, the pier, some small landscaping, nothing too deep, nothing too special. But yeah, this is like a railway for the entire railway. Let's just go through it because that's like the third classmate that plays. And it's like really expansive. Like, let's just look at this. And I'm not even going through all the stands through here, for example. I'll just go through the main area. Yeah, look at this. There's like some stands and everything. These aren't too visible from the ground, but like there's definitely effort that went in here for making these railway stops. Yeah, again, another one. This is what you saw when we passed through the bridge. Some more railway stops there. Let's go through here. Yeah, and I think it ends over here. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Obviously, we skipped over a lot of stuff, like going through the main pass, a lot of people's really small bases. Let me know if you are interested in seeing that. Like, if you did enjoy this world, because there's quite a few more details there that are left that remain to be seen, I guess. Like over here, there's quite a few. So yeah, also that. If you want to see a more detailed look in that, let me know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And that's basically that. See you.
I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion. I won't break any bones, focus on the motion.